Goodbye, Dublin. It's time for me to make my way to my friends and then on to the ferry. In this episode, we're traveling from Dublin, Ireland to Cherbourg, France by ferry, and then we're traveling onward by car to Le Mans, France. Our total distance? About 600 miles. Let's get started. After driving through and around Dublin, we made our way over to the Dublin ferry dock, I guess is what you would call it, and just in time to watch this. Yep, that's a ferry doing a 180-degree spin right in place at the ferry dock to let us board. You see that behind me? That's the W.B. Yeats, an Irish ferry, and today starts the day of about 20 hours, crossing the Irish Sea and then the English Channel to Normandy, because I'm headed to Le Mans. It's a big ferry. You'll see on the other parts of the video just how big it is, and it can turn on a dime. We get on board starting at about 2 p.m. At 4 p.m. it sails, and then at, I think, 12 p.m. France, we get off and have a 2.5-hour drive to Le Mans. It's an exciting moment. I've never been on a ferry. I've never actually been on an ocean-going ship or boat, so this will be fun for me. I've had coffee. I'm riding in a Volkswagen Eurovan with two other gentlemen from Ireland, and this is the start of stage 2 of this journey. If you like our content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's see what happens now. We boarded quickly, got up to the top, and I followed my friends through the lounges and to the most optimum place of all, the front of the ship. And on that ship, we got to see something that was really magnificent. We got to see this, the exit from Ireland, and a chance to actually see the open ocean as it flowed right beneath us on our way to France. See that? That's open sea. Well, it's the Irish Sea. I'm on the W.B. Yeats, an Irish ferry going to Cherbourg, France. And I've been spending most of my time inside the lounge with my two friends, who are Irishmen, and therefore we have had a lot of Guinness. It's a good ship, and I haven't had time to walk around, and that may come tomorrow. But this is all a part of the trip from Ireland to France and on to Le Mans race. It really is something to be on top of his ship and watch things go by. I keep looking out because we pass anchored tankers, and well, we did pass one small sailboat. I wondered if that guy was lost because we're a long way from home. Anyway, let's take a look at the lounge and see what's going on inside of there. The accommodations up on the top lounge are generous, and frankly, you get a beautiful view. Things are comfortable. The food and drink is what you would expect a ferry to charge, but is it outrageous? Maybe not outrageous, just really merely very expensive. We had a great time, and we sat up here the entire day and way into the night. Last man standing at midnight. The next morning brought dense fog, and that slowly transitioned to kind of a marine haze. As we approached land, things began to clear with the sunlight burning down on it, and we got some really great views. The next morning it was time for breakfast, and if you're on an Irish ferry, expect a full Irish breakfast, because that was the going deal of the day. Our job was to find wine first, so we headed off to a known wine store, and while we were there, we saw these beauties. It was something else. The American flag is everywhere here, and never forget that this place, in particular, respects and honors what the United States helped contribute towards their liberty in World War II. When I was a kid, my dad jumped. If you have a picture in mind of what rural France might be like, this is it. And it's real. We stopped here to get some cider and ended up leaving with more than 16 cases of it. If you're attending the 24 Hours of Le Mans race, it's almost a sure bet that you're camping. And that's what we were doing. We were going to the largest campsite area of the Le Mans race, and it was really something to see. Many, many acres of people showed up, and driving from exotic cars to the most simplest cars. I saw Porsche after Porsche parked next to small tents for the event.